Hi, welcome on in. I'm Robin, also known as Robin. I have a small crochet business called Sweet Beans Crochet that I've been making plushies and trying to sell them at markets and online. Welcome on in if you're new here. If you're returning, you know the drill. Grab a whip and hang out with me for the next unknown amount of time. Hey, it's my lunch break and I just wanted to share with you guys how much stuff I made in exactly 30 minutes. I used the All From Jade little whale pattern, so I made 1, 2, there's no stuffing, I didn't bring stuffing today, 2, 3, because I found a lot of people at my last market purchased the blues and the greens, so I'm like low on those. I still have enough pinks and oranges, I believe. I sold 1 yellow and then I sold like blues and greens. And this one's a little mistake. I missed a round on this one, so he's gonna go in my claw machine, but I made 4 whales. So market prep's going well. I wrote down items I wanted to make and I have a list of 50 items. 50 items. But 20 of those items are little whales. So if I can get those all done like on day 1, that's going to be like 20 items done. I mean, it's whales, but that's my goal. And I have other projects on the list too that are not as small. I do have a lot of big items though, so I need to allocate my time properly, you know, because I spent a lot of time before making the big items, so now I need to focus my time on making the small and medium stuff. So that's what you guys are going to get to see this market prep. And this market prep is actually going to be like, I'm going to be very hopefully productive the next 5 days, because I have 5 days after work every single day. So just like my evenings for the next 5 evenings to create stuff. So let's see if I meet my goal. We're doing market prep pretty strong. Starting off, I've got 16 whales right now. I'm gonna make 20 tonight, so I need to make 4 more. And the last 4 I wanted to make like black orcas, which I think would be really fun. Maybe I'll give them like, I think they have a dorsal, right? Do they have a dorsal fin? I'll have to look it up, but I want to make black ones, so I made a black one. And let me just say, I'm in Florida and it's buggy here, like bugs everywhere. And I just had a little piece of black fuzz fly in the air because I'm working with the black chenille loops and threads, and I could have sworn there was like a mosquito, so I was like moving, and then the yarn fluff was moving around too. It's not a mosquito, it's just late at night. It's like 1:30 in the morning and I'm market prepping. I have to work tomorrow, so I'm gonna get to bed as soon as I finish these 4, but they take me like 8 to 9 minutes to do, so I'll show you guys the little army tomorrow. I do still have to stuff them, but I did a bunch of blues and like gray, and I'll do black, so we'll complete like the rainbow. I have all the other colors pretty much still. I am gonna make a couple purple ones because I don't think I have any purple right now. On my 30-minute lunch break, I made these fuzzy little baby bunnies. I made 2 of them. I need to add a little nose, but I didn't have any pink yarn, so they're cute. I'm freehanding stuff now. Freehanding stuff that is small enough to go in the claw machine, or just like handheld small stuff. I'm gonna add a little nose to them, but this is that like $3 Temu yarn. It's very cute, easy to work up. I always heard that fuzzy yarn was like a terror to work with, and it actually wasn't that bad. Well, this one wasn't. So they're little ears. Yeah, this was really quick, 15 minutes each just about, but it was like my first time. I was trying to like plan out how I wanted the bunny to look, so I made 2 little bunnies. 2 out of 10 plushies for the day done. Yesterday I made 22 plushies. I'll show you what I made, or 23. I'll show you what I made when I get home. Hey guys, it is Wednesday morning. I just wanted to share with you guys what I made Monday night and Tuesday night before I go to work today. I made 20 whales. I started an anemone, but I made 20 whales and 3 of these like teddy bears. I still have to embroider the snout, so I made those Monday. And then on Tuesday I made 5 of these like ball shapes to make more of the bears, and I also have like the ears to assemble them, and 2 fluffy bunnies. I showed you guys the fluffy bunnies. 2 fluffy buns. And yesterday I also made these 2 triceratops because I only had pink ones left over from my last market. I wanted to make a couple of boy colors, and that's all I made. So that's where I am so far. So I made 23 items on Monday, and then I made 9 items on Tuesday to try and keep up with the amount of inventory that I want to have at my next market. Even if they're small makes, I want to make 10 items a day. That's my goal. But today I'm hopefully going to make a couple more Triceratops colors, and I have a couple other patterns that I really wanted to make, so I will keep you guys posted. And I did test all of these out with the claw machine, except the Triceratops, obviously. But I tried everything out with the claw machine. Just for reference, last market, I prepped a couple different fruits. So I made like this strawberry, and I made a couple bananas. And obviously I've had these octos. It's like opal, the octo. And the axolotl from Loops and Knots Crochet works in the claw machines. Hey, it's my lunch break, lunchtime, but we're crocheting as usual. So again, I'm doing a little bit more of the rainbow for the Triceratops, so green and yellow. And at home I've got the blues going, and maybe I'll make one purple, and then I'll be good on Triceratops. And that'll be, that's 2 plushies this morning or today. So 2 out of 10 down. Got approximately 3 days, including today. So let's do this. Let's do this. Market prep. Welcome to my 100-degree lunch in the car. On today's lunch break, I have made 2 oranges. I still need the polyfill and the green to make the little leaves, but I will do that when I get home. I've got a whole like whip station going on over there that I need to finish up a bunch of stuff, but I also did this little capybara. I don't know if I shared the capybaras with you last night, but I spent quite a little while working out how I wanted to make one that would fit in the claw machine. So I did use a reference photo of a mom and a baby, a couple baby capybaras walking, and I was referencing that the whole time I was thinking about this little guy, and I knew I wanted to do like a chain to start. And he was born yesterday. He was born yesterday. So I wrote this like little mini capybara pattern up, and it'll be perfect for the claw machine. I'm gonna have a little surprise at this event. I'm gonna actually be having 2 claw machines because the other one did so well. I'm gonna have 2, so I'm gonna have a like more expensive one and the $5 like really affordable one, so people have the option. And I will give people definitely another option to play with like higher risk. You're still gonna win a plushie no matter what, but I think having another price range is definitely going to be fun, because I didn't want to restrict it and make it so that kids, if they only had $5, couldn't play at all. I wanted them to still have an option. I think that'd be very fun. So I used a little capybara as reference last night. I know he looks a little bit long. He needs stuffing, and then he'll be plump and he'll look normal, but I don't have stuffing. So that's what I made on my lunch break today. I was hoping to finish a couple of other things other than just like claw machine stuff this week. I don't know exactly what else I wanted. I have a list. We always got a list, right? And I wanted to share with you guys something sad. Want to see what happened? My bunnies got a hold of my crochet bag, and I don't know if you can see, but they snipped the zipper. And by they, I mean Hinata. Maui didn't do it. And then she also ate this like pouch part. This is fine though. That's cosmetic. This makes it like not functional. I can't zip this up anymore. So I'm bummed out about it. This was my Christmas present from my best friend at work. Now all of it's like hanging out. Look at these pretty scissors. I need to go back to work, but I'll catch up with you later. The Kitsune guides you. This is the non-painted, and these are the little narwhal babies. I need to paint their eyeballs. This is going to be a little card holder for my markets. I love it. 9 tails. It's Friday. I actually got today off from work. I have a lot of stuff to do now that I was able to get the day off. Let me just share with you guys what I'm doing. As you guys hopefully remember from last week, my little sister Fiona is making and selling beads. So I've got a couple little pieces that I'm going to be packaging up and sending out today. So some beads. And then she wrote little thank you notes. Sorry, that's my 3D printer. It's pretty loud. So she wrote little thank you notes. She doesn't have like her little company logo or anything yet because we haven't really made that up, but into this little baggie. Here's the necklace. Got a noisy day on the farm today. And then this is all of the other beads. I love when I wear this and it jingles on my wrist. I can hear the jingling. I love it. Just putting those in here. What I also did last night and yesterday is I printed out. So here is the little narwhal. I made 3 of them. And as I showed you guys last night, I made my Kitsune 9 Tails card holder. Isn't that cool? I'm gonna be painting it today. I need to go get some special paints for these things, but I'm excited. All right, for reference, this is all the stuff I have to finish up today. Hi, Stink. Oh, gosh. This is all the stuff that I need to fill up with polyfill and sew closed. So we got the 20 whales, we got 3 bears here, we've got 3 more bears here, these 2 bunnies that need noses. My capybaras are done, so these actually don't need help. Oh, this one needs eyes. Yeah. So that one's done. This one is a little top heavy, so I'm actually giving this one to my best friend. I'm gonna put a little keychain on it and she'll have it on her bag. I know she's gonna love it. And everything else like needs polyfill, so I'm about to finish all this up. Living the best life right there. The best life. And this is all existing inventory. I'm about to add it all up to see how much money we got total. Good morning, guys. It's the day of the event. It is 8 a.m. We have to be there by 11, I believe. So we are about to leave. Just wanted to share with you the dress. So outfit of the day, fanny pack, check. And this whole counter is stuff that I need to pack up to bring. So let's go through the checklist, shall we? Water bottle, iPad charged, bow for my hair for later, snacks, my new card holder and my cards. These are lights for the tent for tonight, 2 fans, 1 for customers, 1 for us, and the 2 claw machines, and a portable speaker. I don't know if we're going to be able to play anything, but maybe. And a notebook to keep track of all the sales, hopefully. Lip gloss. And my little signage and bungee cords. And a charging cable. I'm a mess. And then this is all the stuff I'm going to bring. This is a big bag of yarn, and this is more yarn. I'm going to bring a bunch of yarn. I'm all red, but I'm okay. I also wanted to share with you guys what I made last night. So I turned on my 3D printer and look at all the little babies I made. I'm really proud of these, and I hand painted all of them. So these are little mushy boys. Here is the little froggy baby. Here's the froggy mama. She's big. This little octo, like dead octo fidget spinner. Little axolotl. There's so many more, but I only printed a couple. This little blueberry guy. I made this moth. So I'm gonna pack it up and we will do a car check. Hey guys, we just unloaded the car. It's Fiona and we just unloaded the car and we parked, so we're gonna go back. But there's a couple of, there's a jewelry person, there is a plant person, and there are like 2 other crocheters. There's one directly across from me and one directly like 1 booth over. So let's see how this goes. I know one of them has a bunch of teddy bears and a bunch of snakes, and the other one has like very few amount of things. We'll see. We're about to go set up. 9 hours. We got this. I forgot half of my inventory at home. So here's my little sister Fiona, her bracelets and necklaces.
Hi.
Hi Oni. Hi Dom.
Hi.
We got Mabel the chicken. That's my brother Dominic, his plants. We got the, oh no, he bent it. Uh-oh. It's okay. We got the checkout station, Dominic again, and then this is all the 3D printed stuff that I've been working on. And no price tags out yet. This little blue guy is one of my favorites. Yeah, I'm super sparse. The one purchase we have today is safety eyes. Someone bought safety eyes.
We have the 2 bags.
At least you guys are entertained. You get the mamas and the babies? Dominic's plants, capybaras. Oh, I love you, buddy. Coin machine. Capybara coin machine. Half of them are at home. What are you doing?
The flower, and I said, ooh, this flower smells good. And then I fart all over the flower and make it more stinky. And then I said, wow.
I'm leaving that in the vlog, okay? I'm leaving that here. They're gonna hear about what you just said.
No, wait, what did he just say? Oh.
I'm just trying to show off my new chair. But my phone won't stay up. Look at the new chair, guys.
Hello. She said.
It's been 2 hours and I've sold just the one pair of safety eyes. Stop fighting. It's protein bar time. The ants ate all of our breakfast. And I forgot makeup and half my inventory. But at least we're having fun. It's been 4.5 hours. Halfway done. I made this little anglerfish. He's cute. I've taken a lot of breaks, so this took me forever, but it didn't take that long. I don't know if this would be interesting to you, but look how I tried organizing. So this is all display stuff that we're not using. That's a case of water. Here is my register. Here's a ton of stickers that I give to people. I do print out some of my stickers, but this is all not. Here are my business cards I put in each bag. And these are bags. So in here I've got the small ones and the medium ones, and then the really large ones I have down here. These are more business cards. This is my like whip trash. This controls the fan up there for people. This is my fan, but it's not hot anymore. These are signs that I'm not using right now. And hand sanitizer wipes. This is keeping track of sales right now. Looks really sloppy. Normally my handwriting doesn't look like that. Water, water. These are little signs. Sister, yarn bag, cooler. That's the kids' chairs. And let's take a look at the front of the tent. It is starting to rain, so I had to put up the walls and we tucked everything inside. And the claw machine, I think these have been played twice, a couple times, so they are actually being played. And I sold a dino. What else? Sold. I don't think we sold any of the sea critters yet.
Not yet.
I honestly can't remember what we sold. Not much. Some of the 3D stuff. So I sold a couple of the mamas. So the pink mamas and the babies sold. And this is a little anglerfish that I just finished. Put him out.
Yeah, and we sold one bracelet.
And we sold one bracelet. Hi vlog. Checking in. It is about 5 p.m. right now. And it is raining. This tree is beautiful. It's been providing beautiful shade to us.
17.
It is much later. Much later. And I've made a zero gravity crochet cow. I sold a couple pairs of eyes. And a couple wheels. So I made this, and I made tofu. guys, let's go over the breakdown. So this event was both very eventful and super, super not eventful at the same time. I started the day off by driving my parents' car, which is not my car, and it is very big, and I took both of my siblings with me. I took Fiona and Dominic, my brother and my sister, and bless their souls, they stuck through it with me for 9 hours at this event. It was 9 hours long, and it was an hour and a half away from our house, so we drove pretty far to get there, and we had to leave pretty early in the morning to set up, and then we were open from 12 to 9 p.m. It rained, there were fireworks, it was chaotic and also super uneventful at the same time. Driving a car that's not your own car is an event in itself, so I really love my car. I love driving it, I'm used to it, and I'm used to my cruise control, I'm used to all of my navigation system, I'm used to my music system, and it just really threw me off in the morning. I didn't realize how much that would mean to me and how big of a difference that would make me start the day off, but I didn't have any makeup on. I forgot makeup somehow, and I forgot to put it on before we left, so I was makeupless all day, so I felt a little bit uncomfortable. No one has to wear makeup. It is not like a required thing. It is just a personal preference, and I wear makeup to work every single day, just about. Sometimes I don't, but I also wear makeup on here, and I wear makeup to events. Only sometimes, though. In these videos, you guys see some raw footage of me just a little disheveled a lot of the time, actually. So you guys get to see me without makeup some of the time, maybe 70% of the time. But it really threw my day off by not having my makeup on. It threw me off by not having my car, and then it also threw me off because I prepped to bring a couple cases of water to hopefully put out water for sale, just like $1 a piece, to help buffer the cost of my booth. And all of the events we've been to lately have been so sweltering hot. I thought it would be nice to offer water to people because as someone who went to the last couple events, we could really have used some water somewhere around us that wasn't necessarily a food truck. Long story short, I ended up bringing a huge cooler of waters because I had the big car and I had the 2 kids, and it was not very hot, like not very hot. I'd say it was warm. I did have the fan going in the tent, but it was not hot like it has been, so it was just kind of like, okay. So I had all this water now that we didn't have anything to do with, and I also brought an extra table because I thought I had all this inventory, which I did prep a lot of inventory. I did have a lot of inventory. To be exact, I didn't write down the exact number. I'd say I was close to $4,000 in inventory. However, I forgot one of the plushie bags in my house, so it had cut down my medium and small items in half. So I lost quite a bit, I feel like, of sales in that area. So I left like all of the snails. I left all of the $18, $25 snugglers. I left all the pocket monsters. I left just an unfortunate amount of items at the house. And these weren't things I made this last week, but these are items I have carrying in my inventory regularly that just kind of, I felt like hindered my chances of success. Also, it also wasn't well attended, so it said on Facebook that there would be 4,000 people that were interested, which usually, I mean, that's like a pretty good number. If you guys have different experiences, I'd love to hear like what you guys look for when you look for good events. At this point, I'm asking for your guys' help also, because it's all up and down, everything's high and low. This event, the coordinator changed, and the weekend that it's regularly run on changed, and I've heard from a couple other vendors that they suffered as well. So we all suffered, unfortunately. Traffic was very low. It was a little drizzly, but not raining. I've been to raining events, and it was not raining, just drizzling. The fireworks show did happen, but no one purchased before or after, really. It was really slow. So I'm going to go over the purchases of the day, and I will go over the profit at the end. I'm trying to keep high spirits here. I'm really trying to keep positive. I don't want to let this make me feel like I can't do events anymore because I've had quite a couple failures. If you've seen any of my recent market videos. Sorry to disappoint you guys. I obviously want to do well. Obviously, I'm trying. I feel like I'm trying everything I can. I probably could be making some different items, or I probably could just be mass producing one item, but that's not me. I can't do that. And what I'm going to start doing, because I kind of got in this little funk and I don't want to funk myself out of crochet, is I'm going to just be crocheting things that I love to do. So next week in my crochet with me, it's just going to be fun crochet things and new patterns that I like. So looking forward to that. But going over the market right now, and what you guys just watched. Little brother brought a bunch of plants to sell plants, and he sold no plants. My sister Fiona brought her charm bracelets and necklaces, and she sold one, so she made $10 at this event. Also, what I've been doing is I have a 3D printer that I have been running, and I'm an authorized seller for one of my favorite print artists, designers, and I'm an authorized seller for her now, so I can carry her prints and sell them and paint them. So I've been doing that. I showed you a couple of them in the clips before, but just for reference, these are some of them not painted. So here are some of her, I printed them, but the designs. So they're little keychains, little fern boy, fern moth, and this is a mushy. There's also the frog that I fell in love with, this frog, and this little flower pixie. So these are just some things I'm working on. I'm really enjoying it. It is giving my hands a break, and it's a really good outlet for me. I think I've told you guys before, painting has been really therapeutic for me on top of crochet. So painting the eyeballs and painting these little things have really given me another outlet for creativity, and I will be posting some of them on my website. So if you want a little keychain pixie buddy, I will be posting them slowly but surely on my website. What sold at this event for the fireworks show was number one. The event started at 12 o'clock and my first sale was at 12:30, and it was a pair of safety eyes. I don't remember exactly what color they were, but she paid cash for them. I believe they were, I feel like it was Shadow Isles. I feel like she picked up Shadow Isles, which is my deep blue. And then at 2:30, so 2 whole hours with 0 sales, I sold one of my $7 whales. I did mark them up to $7 because of their size at $7. So that's what I'm selling them at for right now. And I sold the orca, which was the black one, for $7. And then 10 minutes later, a claw machine was picked up, the $10 claw machine, which is the first time I brought that at an event. And it was the little axolotl from there, which, side note, I'd be charging $10 for those anyway. It's normally, I put it in my sea critter area, but I put it in the claw machine, and this little girl had her eye set on that axolotl. There was no way she was getting out of there without it. And the axolotl pattern is free on Instagram by Loops and Knots Crochet. Love her pattern. It's really cute and tiny little axolotl. And another claw machine for $7 happened. I don't know exactly which item it was. I believe it was a little whale. I put little whales in there too, and fruit. Sold a 3D printed, hand painted Mama Frog for $10, and then I sold 30 minutes later a $15 possum, the Haro Crochets possum. These possums kill it every single time I bring them to an event. I need to make more of them. Even though my next event is a seafood event, this is a good item to have at your table. People love possums, and I feel like even though they're popular and people do make them, they still sell. So I'm going to keep making possums because people love them and I love them. I think they're cute and ugly at the same time in real life. The real life possums. So I do live in an area with possums. They can be a little scary, but they're also really cute and a little ugly at the same time. So I think they're cute too. And I'm going to keep carrying possums. $15. And then my neighbor next door, she bought 4 of my little whales because she's making a mobile for one of her grandchildren. I believe it was for her grandchildren. She bought 4 whales in assorted colors. Because she was another vendor, I did give her a deal, and I charged her $5 per whale because that's what I sold them at before. I didn't say that to her, but I did give her a deal on those, so I charged her $20 for 4 little whales. 10 minutes later, I sold the mama and a baby frog for $17. The babies were 7, and that's what I had at the table. Had them for 7, and then the mamas I had for 10, so they bought a pair, and no, I did not discount the pair. It was still $17. Don't hate me. Do not hate me. I just don't do the whole like discount thing. That could change, totally change. And then I sold the Floof Pals tabby cat, the gray tabby cat. I don't think I have a very good picture of the Floof Pals cats that I brought, but that was $15. And then I sold another pair of eyeballs. So I think this was really cool. This is the first event that I actually sold multiple pairs of eyes at the event, and I was able to make connections with those fellow crocheters. So hi, if you're watching, thanks for purchasing. That was really neat. Selling them in person because I do love selling them online to all of you guys, but it was special to have them sold at a market to people. And she told me the story of what she was going to put these blue eyes on. She was putting these blue eyes. It was Targon, so it was the deep blue as well. and she's putting them on a dolphin, which are $5 in person, by the way, because doing change at an event is not fun. So I have to make things flat prices, so I make it a flat $5. They were 25 millimeter. 2 whales, which were $7 each, so $14. This was 2 hours after that, so I went 2 hours with no sale. I bought a $10 Kirby. I made these Kirby's quite a while ago, like months ago, and I've just kind of had random amounts of Kirby's. Kind of like I had random amounts of Hello Kitties for a while, so I've just had these Kirby's, and they are $10. I have one Kirby left. He's lonely, lonely Kirby. That was a free Instagram pattern. Everything for these patterns will be linked down below, by the way, if you're curious, because I will be posting these little pictures, and so if you want to make any of them, feel free. Some of them are free, some of them are paid, but I have a good mixture in there. A lot of the small stuff is free, so hope that helps. I sold an hour later the purple turtle, the tofu the turtle. I think that's Meg Makes Crochet tofu. Tofu is popular, and I sell my tofus for $15, and then I sold another whale for $7. So altogether, if I counted correctly, it's about 14 transactions with like a couple multiple pieces in between, and 3 of those items were 3D printed items. So, you know, keep that in mind. It's a very minimal amount, but it was my first event bringing those items there, and I was really in love with them. So I was really excited talking to everyone about all the pieces that I've created and everything that I've done. Because I'm obviously doing the eyeballs, and I'm doing the plushies, and I'm doing the hand painting on the, you know, so just expanding the creativity, and at least someone will love something, hopefully, at the table. I do not do very functional pieces. I know there are some people who do the wearables and functional accessories. I have not dipped my toe into that stream of water yet, but I'm sure it'll come eventually, or if it does, if it doesn't, I don't know. But currently, I'm just, you know, vibing with my creativity when it comes, where it comes. And I not only forgot makeup, my inventory, but I also forgot my banner, which is the second time I forgot the banner. It's a new banner, so I just forgot it, you guys. I had this whole pile of stuff. I had this whole lineup. I packed the whole lineup. I even packed the bungee cords and Velcro to Velcro it to my tent. And then I left it here in the corner with my inventory. It happens. I knew I forgot something, and unfortunately it was that. So I did feel a little bit bummed that I felt like I wasn't branding myself like 100%, because I definitely love having the banner telling everyone who I am. But I passed out a bunch of cards, and I'm still trying to, just gotta learn from my mistakes, you know, we all gotta learn. So I'm just learning. I'm also learning what events not to go to. Let me wrap up the pricing and the cost, the results part of this financials. I think that might be interesting for some of you. So we're gonna go right over here. I had $125 in cash, $115 in card, making my total money income for the day $240. Whoop whoop. For 9 hours, pretty bad. I'm gonna say pretty bad. It was pretty bad, but we had a great time. I had a really nice time with my family, and I'm learning. So $240 for 9 hours of time and 3 hours in the car. It's okay. And then my cost to be there, this is the part that hurts, you guys. This hurts a little bit. It cost me $130 to vend at this event. So half the money gone, but it cost $130 to be there. And then I'm going to say $30 in gas, because it just was so much gas to get there. So minus $160 from the $240. My total profit at the end of the day was $80. Ouch, but also it's okay. Guys, it is later in the night, and I forgot a couple things when I went over my recap. Number one, this event I bought a director's chair, which I'm pictured right here. I got it on Amazon. It was pricey. It was like $100, and that really like sucked. That sucked to purchase. That was an expensive purchase. For me, that was a lot, and I did it. I ripped the band-aid off, because every event I have to stand up to talk to people, see people. My short chairs are great for having the kids, or it's great if I have like a guest that doesn't want to be seen by everyone. And they're affordable. They were pretty affordable. I think they were $35 on Amazon. So those are still linked in my like links below. But my director's chair, fabulous. 100% would recommend that to anyone selling, because it was the perfect height for my table. I was able to sit at my checkout and still help people and be present. And I really do feel like that was an investment worth having. A little quick booth update. So after months of doing this, I've realized I really one thing I really dread about my specific display is my table cover. So it's a fitted table cover, and yes, it looks good. It looks clean. I love the color of my tablecloth. It's a pain in the caboose to deal with, and I'm going to be purchasing one of those loose ruffled fronts so that it is not so strenuous on my body when I'm breaking down and building up my whole stand. I will need 3 tablecloths because I have 2 6-foot and a 4-foot table. However, it's totally gonna be worth it because having a loose tablecloth versus the fitted one that I have to stretch and pull and use all my muscles, honestly, it's wear and tear on my body. I can feel it. So I'm going to be investing in new table covers, which you guys will see in my next event in a couple of weeks. They're like products that I do use at markets that I realize I do really love. I think it's $20 fan that I got that also has a light, a part of it. It has solar power. And you can charge your phone, I believe. That is a fabulous fan. I really do enjoy it. It is hotter than hot here, and it is amazing. Also, I was recommended to try out the chili pads, which is a cold rag. A lot of you probably already know what this is, but I didn't know what this was, and it's fabulous. You just add water. The chili pads, you just have to get them wet, and then it will keep you cool, and that is such a good tool if you do not have an ice chest, to put this little chili pad, add water, and then you can put it on your face and your neck, and it'll keep you cool. So I really found those 2 things really help me stay cool at my events. Also, I know I showed you guys in the video, but I really enjoy my checkout stand. So after using it for a couple months now, I really enjoy having the stand, the iPad stand. And yes, I do bring a case for my iPad when I'm not selling so that it's in the case in my bag. And then once I'm ready to sell, I take it out of the case and put it on the stand. And it turns into a checkout station, and I am looking into getting one of those square reader holders that stay out there on the table for people to tap their card, but currently I just keep it in my pouch on me, so when I do have to charge someone, I ring them up, I tilt them the screen, and then I pass the square reader over, they tap, and then they're able to select their receipt while I'm bagging the item, and I found that to be really, really helpful. So I really do love the stand flipper, really like that feature of the iPad stand, and I really love I got this cosmetic like makeup stand for my bags and stickers, which are like my little freebies that I put in bags, and all the stickers I get from different websites. I've gotten different packs from Amazon over the years actually, and I didn't specifically buy these for the crochet events. I just happen to have all these stickers left over, so I give them to people. But you could do whatever you want. If you don't want to give people freebies, that's totally up to you. But I do put the stickers, my business cards, so I can stick one of those in each bag. And I really love the whole stand and how it works. It's really convenient. I love my checkout area. Again, I did crochet while I was there. I made the little anglerfish. I made the little cow from Zero Gravity Crochet, Tofu the turtle, and I made Marina the mermaid, which is the poppable mermaid from Cable and Canvas. I made all 4 of those items while we were at the event, and I sold the anglerfish, which was the most unique little creature I created. I really want to make another one of those. It was really fun. I'm just being real with you guys. I know I didn't even think about this, but technically I could just hide half my inventory and tell you guys I sold out, and I could just tell you guys that I made $2,000, even though I didn't, because this is the internet. But I'm being real with you guys, and I'm sharing each transaction. I'm telling you guys what sold. I'm telling you guys the cash versus card. I don't know if that even helps you. I'm trying to tell you what colors I'm selling, and I'm just trying to be real and let you guys know how I'm selling my crochet plushies. And I start every video by saying I'm Robin, and I crochet, and I try to sell my crochet plushies at markets. And I'm not saying I can't promise you guys anything, but if I can promise you something from this channel, it is that consistently learning, and I think sharing and chatting with you guys is just the best part of sharing this whole experience through YouTube. And thank you for being here. Thank you for joining along. I'm sorry if I disappoint you guys. I also would like to have more successful events, and I know it will come. I just need to be patient, and I need to just be patient. So I'm trying not to rush things. I do have a couple of exciting events lined up that I'm going to bring you guys along for. I have a couple of surprises going on behind the scenes. Slowly they will happen, and slowly, hopefully this will just keep growing. And good luck at your next market. If you're prepping, good luck. If you're selling online, you got this. I'm here to support you guys. I love seeing your comments, and I love just building this community. This part of the internet is just such a sweet part of the internet. Good luck with your market prep. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!